Hello, namaste, and welcome, Cyber Warrior. This side is Meena, and today I am going to discuss a very interesting topic, SD-WAN security. I hope you know what is SD-WAN. If you don't, let me give you a walkthrough of it. What exactly is the SD-WAN is? SD-WAN stands for Software Defined Wide Area Network. Okay, so we are going to start with our simple example of our network. Suppose a network administrator need to configure a network, that is this network. Suppose there is a three routers on different location he needs to configure. Okay, so what he will do is, first he will get access on these networking devices, whether the access uh, he is getting a console port, or if remote access is configured, then he will get the remote access and then start configuration. This is the topology has been given to him to configure on these devices and make the communication possible between these devices. Suppose he did it, he got the access, configured the IP addresses, routing protocols, certain routes configured, and he tested whether these devices are able to communicate or not. If not, then he troubleshooted each and everything, and then network started working. So simple. If you are from networking background, you can understand it very well. If you don't, it's okay, still it's okay. Okay, so suppose network administrator configured all these things. I have explained few steps to you. What is in all these things? So in networking devices, there are multiple things are happening at the same time. Okay, like when I'm saying uh, network administrator accessed the networking devices, what we are doing, we are trying to, or the network administrator is trying to manage the device. Okay, via through the console, physically he is available on at the same location and trying to access it with a cable, console cable, or he is accessing remotely, hardly makes any difference. Clear? So what he is trying to do, he is managing the devices. So when we are managing the devices, configuring the things, getting access on the devices, that means we are on the management plane of the device, ability to manage. Okay, I'm talking about networking devices. Let's narrow it down to the routers. Okay, right now I'm talking about a router and specific to the Cisco's router. Okay, so in the Cisco's iOS software, means this is the operating system that is residing on the Cisco devices, and it is having the ability to manage the devices. So administrator manage it, that means we are now working on the management plane of it. Then the control plane, when I'm talking about routers is capable of the we can configure the routing protocol on the router, and it is capable to forward the traffic from one network to the another network. When the uh, when there are two or more networks are there, and we need to configure the traffic, or we need to forward the traffic from one network to another network, then we need networking devices, which is a router. Okay, so router is having the capability to forward the route, take the decision, finding out which is the best route. Suppose you have configured more than one protocol, static route you have configured the routing protocol. Suppose more than one routing protocol you have configured, so the router need to take the decision which is the better way, which protocol is provided me the better information to forward the route in a certain direction. Okay, so I'm not going to discuss deeply on how to configure all these things. This is not the part of this session. So here is that means router is taking control of how to select the route, how to forward the traffic from one route to the another route. Okay, so this is the decision making is happening right now. It hasn't started forwarding. That means when the decision is happening here to select the route, that means what we are working on, the device is working on control plane of it. Okay, ability to route. When actual transformation of or say transfer of the data is happening, that means the device is working on the its data plane. So there are three plane of it. Management, we are managing the devices. Control plane, where the device is deciding which route need to forward the traffic, and actual data transmission is happening, data transfer is happening on the data plane. So these are the three planes are working together to serve the network, to forward the traffic from one device to the another device, from one network to the another network, and network availability and performance we can manage it. Okay, so a simple thing, need not difficult to understand. And here is on the traditional WAN connection, when we are having say one side we have the headquarter of say data center we have here. Okay, so this is the say our head office. Okay, and this side we have the branch office. Suppose this is our branch office. Okay, and now what we are doing here is we need a wide area network connection between these two sites, head office and the branch office, so that they can communicate with each other. Okay, time to time transport media or medium evolved. Before that it was PPP, point to point, then frame relay came, then MPLS. Okay, so not going to discuss what is the difference between that. If you want to know, go and search on Google. Easily you can find it out what is the difference between this. So here is let me be on the topic first. Now when we are talking about these two sites are communicating with each other, means whatever the devices here, like a device is here on say here is the router is here and router is here, for example. Okay, and the same device is having all the capabilities of like managing the devices, taking the decision which route to be taken to forward the data, and actually forwarding of the data is happening. So on the same device all these three planes are available and actual transmission are happening. No issue, that is the only traditional WAN connection. Things nowadays has been changed from last say from 2010. There is a new concept emerged, that is software defined network. Means what if the data plane and the management plane managed separately? Okay, suppose there are organization where they are having the branch of offices on different locations, and due to the proliferation of the cloud and cloud applications and services, lot many companies are moving towards the cloud. Okay, so emergence of the clouds and the employees users are accessing these clouds from say multiple locations, and if we want to reroute the traffic, like security setting is on data center here or our headquarters, we have placed lot many security devices. Services are here to give access the secure access on our data centers. Suppose any user on the branch office want to have access on the cloud. So in normal scenario, what the user traffic route will be like, first this traffic will go to the headquarter devices will observe the request, and then they will forward to the cloud, and then the reply will come to the headquarter will observe this one and will forward to the branch offices. So the route was long route, although cloud is accessible. Suppose there is a direct internet connection, okay, and cloud is available on the internet, directly they can approach the cloud, but for the security reasons they need to pass through the headquarter. So there will be the high latency, user experience will not be good, and in this case there will be the additional cost on the company, because need to forward the traffic to the headquarter and then the branch office. So to solve this problem, there is the concept that comes SDN, software defined network. The guys, networking guys, know how to configure the networking devices. They understood it. Yes, these are the way we need to configure the devices. Then this control plane and the management plane, they are separate from the data plane. Actual devices is here, actual data transmission need to be forward from here. But in case of SDN, software defined, that means now we need not to SDN. We need not to say place each and everything on the same devices. These two functions we can manage at the centralized location. Suppose there are say 10 branches, 20 branches. There are number of the devices placed on the branch offices. Okay, there are the devices on say cloud we are managing, data center suppose shifted to the cloud, and there are the devices on it. So now what we want all the device configuration at one place. What protocol need to be configured, how intelligently they should take the decision. So with the software defined network, we centrally manage all these things, and telling the devices, yes, you use this route to forward the data. Okay, so data plane work is still on the on premises, and management and control plane are working at the centralized location. So this was the concept that came to the picture, and nowadays a lot many companies are using it, and it's a highly popular one. So how that SD-WAN is working. Suppose there are different locations. So whatever the locations you have, either that's a campus, data center, industrial, or a small office, home office, or the cloud, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And whatever the mode of transport, whether you have the internet, MPLS, 4G, 5G, or satellite, how you are going to get access on your resources or on your locations, whatever it is going to consider all these one. And if whatever the services you are using, whether that's the routing, analytics, your cloud services, or the segmentation, or the security, whatever services you are going to use, and whether the deployment is on premises, cloud, or multi-cloud, what we are going to do is we are going to manage the manage plane and the control plane for all these devices at the centralized location. Okay, so here is the one intelligent thing came to in the picture. Now it's based on the software. Each and everything is a smart way. And if uh, there are multiple connections, suppose a company is having to connect the multiple sites, so what it is doing, it smartly will choose the best available transport to forward the traffic. It is going to take it. It's not like a fixed route for the certain type of the traffic. Smart way of doing the things using the smart uh, transport, like taking if the internet connection is available and there is less delay on it, use it. If MPLS is there and to use it, then it is going to use it. So whatever the connection a company is having access on the WAN, it is going to use all these things. Clear? And how it is going to achieve, like on different locations, these are the devices, and data plane is still working on them at on premises of the sites. And here is collectively it look like whatever the transport medium of the transport, it is going to see it in a collective way, and smartly it is going to look at how which particular mode of transport need to select to forward the traffic. Clear? And the control plane here is like configuration of the routing decisions smartly is managed by the controller. Clear? And here is orchestration plan. When new devices on board, what configuration need to be pushed to them. So here is the orchestration plan, and the management plan is going to manage like the dashboard automation or whatever is required for managing all the devices. All are now at the centralized location. So these things are happening on the SD-WAN. Uh, so okay, SD-WAN is there. It is fantastic. But what do you think? It's a secure. It's a, although it's a secure, but is it the enough security already there? By default, when we are saying the security, what is the security is in SD-WAN is it is going to implement, say, end-to-end security for with the help of the IPsec. IPsec in itself is not a single protocol. It is a suite of the protocol which is having the multiple protocol into it, whether that's for the encryption, that's for the, say, authentication for the header, okay, or say encapsulating security protocols are there are multiple protocols are working into it which are giving the security for it, but we cannot totally rely on it. We know, being a cyber security professionals, yes, one of the layer of the security is not sufficient. Attack can come from different way and can perform the disaster on our network. So we cannot rely only on a single layer of the security, whatever the SD-WAN is providing. So we need extra layer of the security on it. So along with the default security it is providing, uh, we need to add more next generation firewalls on the different sites, so that whatever the traffic is passing through our network closely, we can observe, we can visualize it, we can better filtering of the traffic. We can um, implement advanced encryption. Multiple things are in NGFW, so we need to take advantage of this one and enhance the security. And we can also use the micro segmentation, so that uh, we can uh, we can divide our network into small segments and can put the security as per the assets value on those segments. Another thing is we cannot forget about the patch management. Whenever the updates are there available, make sure you have already implemented it. So whatever the security we can add into our SD-WAN, it is better for the securing our network from the cyber attacks. I hope you just understood it and enjoyed it. There are more resources are available for you. If you want to enhance your knowledge, then definitely you can get access on it. So on limnisindia.com there is knowledge center, or there number of articles are available. Go and just see them. If you want to make career in cybersecurity, as you know, cybersecurity is amazing field. It's no way it's going away. So there are a lot many opportunities in this field, and organizations need so many skilled, if not only cybersecurity professional, skilled cybersecurity professional. And if you want to make your career in cybersecurity, you can register yourself. So I will contact you about when the batch will launch. There is another resource is related to command guides. Go and grab the command guide. If you want to enhance your networking skill, you can also enhance register here and get access on those resources. For network security, if you want to collect the CCNA presentation of mine, then you can also get it. So these are the resources available. Go and grab and enhance your knowledge. So see you in the next session. Namaste.